Hello, I'll be telling you today five important things, five things I cannot do it without, five things you must have before you start your school application. The last one is the most important one, so stay back and watch it. So the first one I'm talking about is passport. You are not trekking, you are not entering bus, so make sure you have your passport. And if your passport is not really, if it's expired, make sure you renew it. If it's not like at least 1 year, make sure you try to renew it before you leave Nigeria or you leave Africa, wherever you are living. It's very important so that you can still have time to renew it later. So even if you started your application and your passport, you happen to renew it before you left, you can actually email the school and tell the school that I renew my passport. This is the new passport number. That one too is there. So another thing that you need is recommendation. Who is going to vouch on your behalf? Who is going to talk about you? The whole recommendation sometimes you might think is not important, or but it is very important. I've spoken to so many people in this journey, and one of the challenges they actually had this recommendation. People recommended them, you'll be calling them, telling them, oh please, the deadline is close. So if the deadline is next week now, you can't apply today and tell the person that, oh, I just applied to school, I want you to recommend me tomorrow. So some of them might do it. Maybe they have a close relationship with you. Some of them you have to call them every time to remind them. So make sure that you have it. Some schools can say you should submit it by yourself. Some schools can say the person should send it by yourself. So have that on ground. Then the other one I'm going to talk about is transcript. Transcript is very important. If you don't have transcript, how are you going to show what you have done? Transcript is not certificate. Some school can say you submit certificate, but transcript, a lot of school might not even ask you for certificate. They will ask you for transcript. Transcript to show what you did in year one, first semester, second semester, year two, first semester, second. It's the course breakdown of everything you have done. So transcript is in fact, it's very important. This should even be the first thing you should have before you even talk about anything. Say, have transcripts. Then the fourth one I'm going to talk about here is your CV. Your CV is a first impression of who you are. The person have not seen your face, but your CV is your face. Is what is showing that who is this person. I'll be dropping on that video to talk about how you can prepare academic CV. Your CV is like you are imagining this person in your head. Just like when you are just reading novel, you are picturing this person. Oh, how is this person? Your CV is that thing that will picture it. Some other graduates might say, oh, they say they don't need CV. Try and add it. You have experience. You might not know. Some of you just try to limit yourself. You don't know you have experience. You went to one talk show, you said something, add it to your CV. You did one thing like that, you just did internship when you were in school, add it to your CV. Add important things that you need to. I will be speaking on CV later on how you should do academic CV. Then the last and the most important thing to me, yeah, and to a lot of person I know, is your personal statement or statement of purpose. Write this thing down. It's like when you are writing a story, sometimes you try to scratch the paper and throw it away. You rewrite it again. That is how you should write your statement of purpose. Your statement of purpose is your passion. It's an idea of who you are as a person. Him and the CV, they work hand in hand. So it is very important you have your statement of purpose. This statement of purpose actually sometimes determined if you are going to get a graduate assistantship, if you are going to get funding, it's your statement of purpose and your CV that will do that. So you have to detail it, all your experience. Why are you applying for this course? What is your motivation? What have you done? What research have you done? For the graduate people, for undergraduate, they can ask you for bring essay. Make sure the essay or the statement of purpose is detailed. Sometimes for graduate, they can say you should write statement of purpose and essay together, whichever way. The statement of purpose shows your transition in life, everything. Essay, you can just give a story of one part of the story, but statement of purpose sometimes they give you different breakdown. And sometimes you can also go to on the school website, search about it, see any of the professors that you want to work with, and you add it to your statement of purpose. As my interest, for example, my interest is in media. I would love to work with Professor John because his interests relate with mine. You understand? So it means that you have run research already about the department. It shows that you are not dumb. It shows that you have something already. So these are the things that you must have on ground first before you think of starting. So thank you so much. I'll be dropping more videos as time goes on. Have a great day. Bye.